Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly spirit reading where we go higher and get messages from all the cards for the week. So this is going to be from March 15th to the 22nd. And as I'm setting up, I'm going to give you all the spirit messages that what I was getting because I couldn't wait to tell you. So the first thing, well, you know what? I'll start with what I just got the most recently as I was setting up was, can you smell it? Can you feel it? That's optimism returning. Optimism is in the air. And then the last card we got for this week was we're moving to smoother waters and we can really feel that the worst is behind us. We also got he's on a boat, on a sailboat. Picture he's on a sailboat in this picture. And then also in the Akashic Records reading from March, we had the guy that was also on a sailboat, and they kept on saying, they made me keep saying, we have divine wind in our sails now. We have divine wind in our sails. And that's why I'm showing you this card as I set up. We have divine wind in our sails, and moving us all to better. And then when they said this morning, can you feel it? It's optimism in the air. And then they led me to, can you feel it? The Jacksons 5 song, can you feel it? Dun, dun, can you feel it? And they made me look up the lyrics. And there literally is a line in that song, I had chills, that I'm just gonna read you that one part of the song that gave me the absolute chills about the optimism in the air. Can you feel it? Hold on one second, oh my gosh, what happened here? Hold on. It literally says, if you look around, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? If you look around, the whole world's coming together now, baby. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Feel it in the air. The wind is taking it everywhere. Like the divine wind in your sails. I never knew that line. I always knew the hook. Can you feel it? Dun, dun, can you feel it? But it literally says, feel it in the air. The wind is taking it everywhere. And I love, if you've never really, I've always known the chorus part, can you feel it? But I love the lyrics. All the colors of the world should be that, loving each other wholeheartedly. Yeah, it's all right. Take my message to your brother and tell him twice. Spread the word and try to teach the man who's hating his brother when hate won't do, because we're all the same. Yes, the blood inside me is inside you. Now tell me, can you feel it? How is that? Is that gorgeous? Can you feel it in your bones? Can you feel it? But I love this part about feel it in the air. The wind is taking it everywhere. It's moving all of us. I had chills all over my body. So that's the divine wind in our sails. That is the divine wind in our sails. Okay, so that's the big higher picture. Now, let me tell you about for this week, I was getting filling your cup. Filling your cup, okay? And let me read you everything because I had to jot it down. They were giving me a lot. Filling your cup, as you do, realizing just how much it's needed, and it feels so good and so much better. So the message for this week is filling your cup, improvements. It's the little things, the little shift that makes the difference. Sorry, my voice. But life is made of little things, little moments. Making the most of them or bettering those little moments will go a long way for you. So sometimes we're thinking we have to make big changes, big moves, but it's really those little shifts. It could be in your mind, it could be in your heart, it could be with what you're doing, filling your cup. And it's gonna make a huge difference. And as you're filling your cup, you're gonna realize how much it was needed or how much it's making it better. Another side thing I also got was that sometimes what we do for ourselves as a byproduct helps other people. And as soon as they gave me that, it was orchestrated in my physical life. Like, say you experience a hardship. Literally, I had a hardship during work. I had to draw a line. I had to draw a boundary. Then I get on a Zoom call with a friend of mine, and she was experiencing a very similar thing, and I could let her know exactly how I handled the situation, and she found it useful for her situation. So though I'm saying it was a natural byproduct, my little shift, my little change, whatever I was doing for myself, once shared freely, actually gave somebody else a great idea for their own life. And that's kind of like the moral of all my readings or messages on here, that though our personal experiences might be very different in how we experience it, when you go higher, it's like an umbrella of a very shared experience. And no other was that brought home to me with 2020. It's a shared experience. We all have different little things in our lives, but on the grand scale, we share much more than you realize. So going higher, that's all the spirit messages that I got. But I love this. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? And the wind is taking it everywhere. So I love that. And so filling your cup, it can make a real difference, a real improvement. It's the little things. So those are things to keep in mind. And I just wanted to include that divine wind in your sails again, because when they showed me, can you feel it? They were literally, it was so funny. It was like, can you smell it? And I was like, can you smell it? And then it was like, it's optimism in the air. It's optimism returning, and all of that. But there's a lot of things that we can be doing, and little things can make a big difference. So let's go higher and tap into the messages for the week. We're going to tap into the archangels for body, mind, spirit, for the journey, what to keep in mind. We're going to tap into the energy. We're going to tap into goddess guidance. We're going to tap into what to surrender that could be helpful, make it easier. Tap into messages from heaven, from our loved ones passed on, our spirit guides, and of course end it with guardian angels. So I can't wait. I have to kick off my shoes. I have to do readings barefoot. I don't know what that's about, but I guess I don't know why, but I've never shared that on a video. But I take off my shoes or my slippers or whatever I have on my feet. I have to be barefoot. Maybe it's for grounding. Maybe I have to feel the ground as I connect. I have no idea, but for a second I had to pause for a second to take off my shoes. Okay, so let's tap into the week from the 15th to the 22nd to get messages from the archangels. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? It's funny, I've only known, the major part of that song. And I also haven't heard it in a really long time. But the wind is taking it everywhere. I love that. And we had so many messages about divine wind in our sails. I found that incredible. It chills all over my body when I read those lyrics. I was like, wow. Okay, that's bringing it home. That's an exclamation mark. And you can be finding that in your life too. We're getting a lot of, if you feel guided, it's almost like we're getting guided to find confirmations to what we already know. That's what I always find. It's like an exclamation mark. It's like, yeah, you could have trusted your intuition. We're telling you, here it is again. Explanation mark, confirmation for you. So let's get the Archangel messages from the 15th to the 22nd. What are the messages from the Archangels? 15th to the 22nd. 15th to the 22nd. What are the messages from the Archangels? Ooh, right in my hands. 9 of Raphael. Wow. 9 of Raphael. Make a wish. Dreams becoming reality. A joyful time of life. Talk about optimism returning. This is literally such a wish fulfillment kind of card. To get it, number 1, we haven't had this kind of optimism card as the first at all. In fact, for the whole past year, it would be a slew of a journey of get through heartbreak, heartache, difficulties. In the very end, it would be like, don't worry, it's leading to better. Don't worry, like heading to victory. It was kind of like, be patient. But here, look at this. This is optimism. This is literally like rub the genie bottle and make your wish and it's coming true. It's in the air. Oh my God. It's in the air. It's in the air. Do you see why they made me say all those things? Oh my God, I can hardly speak. Okay, I love how spirit works, okay? So it's like whatever we've been dreaming and hoping for, it's in the air. It's materializing. It's starting to materialize. We can feel it in the air. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Can you feel it? I mean, oh my gosh, make a wish, dreams becoming reality, a joyful time of life where you understand like it's in the air, it's on its way to manifest for you. That's what I'm getting from the card. I mean, that is so beautiful. Yeah, so this could be like good news, good wishes. You could feel like it's materializing. What you want to see in your world is slowly materializing. That's, oh my gosh. I have to calm down. That just threw me off so much because it's such an optimistic card and it's literally materializing. It's in the air coming for you. What you've been wishing, what you've been hoping, what you've been dreaming. Literally make a wish, dreams becoming reality. So what we've been dreaming, hoping for is becoming reality. 7 of Raphael, again, they're saying time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detox. Need for detox has been coming up a lot. They're making me post a lot of things about drop it and drop it, let it go and let it go. We've been through a lot, so it's drop it. There are also choices to make and always go aligned to your heart. If there are decisions, and there's definitely time to make decisions, be very clear on what you want and then take action. Especially when it comes to wish fulfillment, dreams and everything. If you have choices, decisions, be clear on what you want and then take action. So there could be options, there could be different choices. Like they said, it's the little things And when you, what did they say? And another was filling your cup. It's the little things. It's life is made of little things, little choices, little moments. So you want to be clear. And then, yeah, look at this. There's the clarity page of Michael. Wow, wow, wow. Here's the page of Michael, right? Coming in to bring the truth, to bring the clarity, to bring the news. Yeah, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review the contracts or documents very thoroughly. Something's coming in. This is the messenger card. So something new is coming in here. You have what it takes to succeed. This could be when you decide and take action, or something's coming in here to help you more with wish fulfillment, dreams coming to be a reality. So this is beautiful. I always think of that as news coming in, something coming in here probably to help you with your choice, your clarity of what to take action on. There it comes. And we're getting, yeah, Queen of Ariel. So we're, again, in our power. They say this all the time, claim your power in the physical to create your abundance, more of what you're trying to bloom here. And they're saying nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical, wise advice. It's each one of us nurturing ourselves better, nurturing others better. We're in our power, creating more of what we want in the physical. And it's the ability to make anything better. And it's going on wish fulfillment. So we're part of owning our power in the physical to make the proper choices, acting on the new ideas, the clarity, the things coming in to bring in more wish fulfillment, literal dreams in reality, seeing it in our reality, the power that we have to do that. It's by our choices, our decisions, taking the action when we know we're supposed to. It's the little things, because they said in the beginning, it's the little things. And here it's like so many little choices here. That's what they're bringing to my attention. So little things that could really make your everyday physical better. Seven of Michael. So this is when, there's some things, there are better choices to be made. This is even coming under the decisions, choices. We could have been slightly heading in the wrong direction, but all of a sudden we're going to get the clarity. We're going to make a different choice is what I'm getting, especially with the page of Michael. So here it says there is a better course of action available for you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So it could have been like you may have been looking at the wrong direction or going in the wrong direction, and you're going to get the clarity and make the right choice, that it's going to bring in more wish fulfillment in your physical. So you're not going to be steered in the wrong direction. You're going to be making those, what did they say? It was even a little choice, little decisions in life. It can make the slightest shift, can make the biggest difference. And then all of a sudden there's like a new clearing, and you're heading to those choices that are going to make the most of it, and it's all coming out. Yes, 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 yes. They all three more came out. To what? To happiness. This is happiness, like in the home, overall happiness in the physical. And it says there's so very much to be grateful for. Financial success, the promise of retirement. It just means an influx, rich, a rewarding family life. So what you're moving on, the opportunities, choices, is creating more happiness, fulfillment. Just like they said in the spirit message, you're filling your cup, and it's the little things. It's the little choices. I mean, I can't believe how on point. Filling your cup as you do, realizing just how much it's needed and feels good better. Filling your cup, improvements. It's the little things, the little shifts that make the difference. Life is made of little things, little moments. Making the most of them or bettering those little moments will go a long way for you. With the choices, decisions, the clarity. Look at what it's in your power, bringing in the wish fulfillment. It's creating the happiness, making big leaps in happiness for you. The next one we had was Ace of Gabriel, where you're reignited now. You're literally filled your cup, filled your spirit, and it's Ace of Gabriel. So you could feel almost like reignited in your spirit. It's a gift of passion, opportunity, inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Like they said, it's optimism returning. You have passion again, opportunity, inspiration. It's the chance to do things that are amazing, to create more in the physical, more happiness. And the last one is Queen of Raphael, of what's in your heart. This reminds me of just following your heart, what you really care about. That's what you're getting more happiness, and everything else. Follow, it literally says, follow your heart. A love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. We've been trusting our guidance this whole time. We're in the seat of our soul, the seat of our heart, following your heart. That's the waves that's carrying you at this time, like they said. And you're re-inspired. You're full of passion again. Can you feel it? It's optimism returning, right? It's feeling more powerful, that you're blooming more of what you want. Wish fulfillment, dreams in reality, creating more happiness, making those choices and decisions, and taking the action needed. And you can go within for the psychic insight when you feel like maybe you're going the wrong way or doing the wrong thing. You're making a better choice, bringing in more happiness. Look at that reignited. Can you feel it? Optimism returning, that you're following your heart, you're passionate again going forward. That's the week of the 15th to the 22nd. This is gorgeous. Sorry, I don't know why I keep clearing my throat. Let's get into the energy. 15 to the 22nd. Right away, caring connections. Beautiful. This is loving, supportive people. This is not just intimate, romantic relationships, but all your, look how she's looking here. It's like almost knowing you're deserving or something, because we're always associated with flowers and roses and all of that. But this is mutual, supportive, loving connections. Of course, that's going to be part of our overall happiness and everything else. We have support. We have backing from loving. For the first time, I'm getting that. We have backing from loving, caring connections, and it's blossoming. Again, it's helping us to blossom, I'm getting, because they pointed out this, we're in our power to blossom more. We have the backing of loving, caring connections right here. Yeah. Okay, so that's beautiful. That's helping us stay inspired and passionate and blooming things. Oh, that almost turned around. Where's the energy? You can't make this up. To victory. Look at this. It's all these. This whole thing is leading to victorious, more victory, more in the physical of what we actually want. The wish fulfillment, the dreams, the happiness, following your heart, feeling reignited again. Can you feel it? Can you feel this movement? Can you feel the wind taking it everywhere? So that's that. So it's through our decisions. It's through following our heart. It's being reignited, full of passion, moving on great ideas. You're up for any challenge. Make those choices, decisions. It's the little things that will make a great difference in bringing in more happiness and more wish fulfillment in the physical. I love this. Let's get the goddess guidance. Like, can you feel it? Oh gosh, right away. Look at this, Mother Earth. It's in your hands. You're looking at your world and you're making it better. You are called upon to help with environmentalism, but I feel like as the queen, you're blooming, you're looking at your world, you're making it better for yourself and others. You got your eye on the world, and I'm using it as a big umbrella as environmentalism. The moves, the choices, you're using your power in your hands to make a difference. Yeah, infinite supply. Look at the abundance, victory, dreams, wish fulfillment, blooming more in your life in the physical. It's infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Look at the peace in that. It's all purple. You know that as the Queen of Raphael, that you're following your heart. There's a divine infinite supply to you. You know that. That is just gorgeous because you have the backing, divine backing, and guidance to create more abundance. There's infinite supply for you. You're heading to more victory. You're growing more of what you want in the physical for yourself and others. This is just gorgeous, gorgeous. Overall happiness. You're in your power. You have divine backing and caring, loving, supportive connections. Making those choices. It's making those choices for more wish fulfillment, and then doing the action on those. It's beautiful. Let's get the, what can we possibly surrender? This is such a fabulous, getting passion, optimism, moving forward on things that bring more happiness, more things in the physical. Let's see. Surrender your need to always be right. Yes. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Yeah, you could just let it go. You don't have to prove that you're right all the time, especially, you know, it went right on what she's looking at in the world. Yeah, it's letting a lot go. I posted a whole message about that, about how to protect your energy. They made me post that, how to be protecting your energy from toxicity, negativity, even from online or life to life with others, our relationships. We've really been through the ringer on various things on the big stage, and for the past year, we all don't have to scream that we're right. It's like we all share this earth, to be honest with you, and part of it is we're all gonna have to get along. See how it's like even resting on the earth is showing me. It's like we all have to, we share this land, we share this air, we share this world together. It's like if we're all screaming we're right, that's not going to be, you know, a loving, supportive world. And it could be in the big stage, small stage in your life. You don't always have to be right. You know, whatever you do on the microcosm is for the macro, you know, so we can't all scream with the bullhorn, we're right. That's what's been so deafening to me this past year. It's like everybody's just feels like they're screaming at each other. No one listens when you're just being yelled at. That's number one. And number two, you know, you can't just say you're right, because then you're making someone wrong, right? So, it's funny, right? Right? So, it's very funny. Okay, so let's see. What else can we surrender? You don't always have to be right. You can be yielding, flexible. And I did post that thing about protecting yourself from negativity and toxicity, and a lot of it was like letting it go, drop it and drop it, that kind of thing. Because you just, at the end of the day, we all just want peace, loving, caring, mutual, beneficial relationships. Personal, work-wise, you don't have to be right, whatever. Surrender the defensiveness. That's going to help, because a lot of times, and this was part of my conversation last night with someone too, because you do want to defend yourself, you feel attacked, you got to feel like you got to defend yourself. But I literally said the words last night, like, why do you have to defend yourself? Like, especially if someone's just trying to push your buttons, or, you know, you don't have to respond. That's what I said. It was like, it was a bad work relationship. You know, sometimes work conflicts can really make your work hell. But I was like, just surrender the defensiveness. Like, why are you feeling you have to prove yourself? That's what I posed to her. Why? I was like, don't confuse that relationship with, say, like your relationship with me. Like, what do you care? Like, you don't have to be so defensive. First of all, you're never going to properly defend yourself, because where this guy is coming from is completely off the map. Like, so you're never going to have him see you. So once you get that done, you can surrender defensiveness. So there was nothing that she could possibly say to have him see her in a different way, right? So I was like, let it go, let it go. Okay, so this could be helpful. I'm giving that as an example, but a lot of us, we react with defensiveness because that's our trigger. We just feel we want to defend us. We want you to properly see where I'm coming from, what I'm really about. But some people, that you could say whatever you can say for an hours, they'll never see you. They'll never see you. So you don't have to be defensive. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-offensive response. So this is all like the get along, where it's on the world, right? It's just really interesting because yeah, this is just very helpful in relationships. We all have to share this earth, and we just want to not be as defensive, and you don't always have to be right, because then you're making somebody else wrong, blah, blah, blah. You can go around in circles, literally, and it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of focus. We're trying to make things better. We're heading to victory, growing beautiful things. Just make it easier to get along, go along. In the big scheme, you got too much good stuff going on to get caught up in this nonsense, which was a lot about the other spirit message. Just let it go. Let it go, let it go. You have more energy for positive things, that you're blooming and blossoming. You don't want to take it away from the power and the physical of making things better. Taking away your passionate. And what's interesting here, look, there's caring connections here. So that's going to override all this nonsense anyway. So it doesn't really matter. It's almost of the world. So it's just weird. But you're very supportive in the physical and infinite supply. But yeah, these are things that we're going to have to correct to make it a nicer world on the big stage. Yeah, that's what I'm just feeling. Okay, so here, let's get messages from heaven. Messages from heaven, from our loved ones, passed on, and spirit guides. You can't make this up. Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. Make a wish. Yeah, I mean, the first card, I've never had an optimism card in over a year. Make a wish, dreams becoming reality, joyful time of life. Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. This is 10 of Pentacles. This is the happiness coming in, you know, and this is victory. I mean, like they said, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Dun, dun, can you feel it? I mean, that's it. Can you feel it? I mean, this is beautiful. So, but stay in your power. Don't get swept up. Stay in your power in the physical, okay? Making choices and decisions. This is still peeking out. Little choices and decisions. Things coming in. You're moving forward in your power, creating more happiness. Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. Dreams becoming a reality. This is the optimism returning. This is gorgeous, right? Let's get the guardian angel messages. Optimism returning. Oh gosh. We have prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. I think that has a lot to do with relationships, surrendering defensiveness, having to be right. Help me to not fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I'm eternally guided and loved by God in all creation. I got distracted because look, this is like looking at the world. This is when we're in the world, you know, help me remember to be flexible in your attitudes, beliefs. Don't fear what's happening in the world. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing, right? As you look at the world. Help me to remember that I'm eternally guided and loved by God in all creation. That's beautiful. And there's infinite supply for you, me, and everyone, right? We're in our power, happiness, victories coming in. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. What were the other guardian angel messages? Guardian angels, make room for that happy ending. Optimism returning. Can you feel it? Jewel. We get this a lot. We get this so much. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There's a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust, we, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love and trust. There's nothing to fear. There's only love. It's like, can you feel it? Can you feel it? We're all heading to like more happiness, victory. It's the choices, decisions we're making right now that's really creating a better world in the big and the small. Your little world and in the big world. Make room for that happy ending. Stay in your power. Focus on what you're blooming and blossoming. Don't get distracted with like, you know, let bygones be. Don't, you know, those relationship issues on the big stage. But we're definitely heading to victory, wish fulfillment. It started with wish fulfillment, happiness, make room for that happy ending. I mean, this is, and then we have creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. So listen to the whispers of love inside your heart. Remember, we had the Queen. It literally said that you're following your heart. This is literally following your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So a lot of times you get into inspired, your intuition, you're following it with creativity. We're co-creating here. Follow your heart. They said, like what I said in the beginning, what you naturally do to fill your cup, very often when you pour it out, as a natural byproduct, it helps others. So definitely follow your heart, your creativity at this time. It's helping to create more of the blossoming that you want in your power, right? So, and then we also had, the Ace of Gabriel, which is all about passion as well. So this is you in your power and passion, being creative, heading to victory, creating more happiness. This is gorgeous. So we, your angelic messengers, are here to help you unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. So listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. And let me tell you, and when you do, you're helping the world. Following your heart literally is helping the world. It's in your hands. Like, so that's where your divine Queen of Ariel Pentacle power is. Following your heart, your actions, your vision, your creativity, you're pouring it out. You're growing this in the big and the small, in your power, nurturing yourself and others, staying in your passion. You're creating more overall happiness in the home. It's heading to victory. It's going to be by the little choices and decisions you make with new clarity, new opportunities. They're literally saying the wish fulfillment is here. Infinite supply, literally. Make room for that happy ending. I mean, you can't make this up. You're backed with loving connections, and infinite supply, and make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. It's like, can you feel it? Can you feel it? We're emerging this way is the prayer. You're a jewel. You found your way through. Recognize what you have to offer through your creativity if you're being nudged to do it, because that's what's helping you. It's almost like divine partnering and creating more in the physical for you. Overall happiness. So follow your heart, I would say. They want one more guardian angel. This is literally, can you feel it? It's like filling your cup, optimism returning, following your heart. It's almost like, you know, when you fill your cup with water, it's filling you up, and it's also watering everything you're trying to grow in your physical. That's what I'm getting, especially between here and the queen, the two queens, right? So what's filling your cup, what you're getting naturally to do, outpouring it, it's watering the happiness or what you're trying to grow in the physical. I just got that too, and welcome that happy ending. Infinite supply, infinite supply, infinite supply is backing you, heading to victory, more happiness in the home, wishes and dreams being fulfilled. This is the journey. This is what they said. Can you feel it? This is the wind taking it everywhere. It's so beautiful. It's taking us everywhere. It's taking us anywhere. I mean, that was just incredible with that genie. It's materializing. And we have balance. Difference is necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we're able to perceive light, and both are necessary. So that's like rising above understanding there's dark and light, and we're working within that concept, but you're making a difference with your light, I want to say. In this reading, you're making a difference with your own light, your own passion. It's the sunlight of what, if you're growing, like back here, I always say, it's an analogy, but if you're growing this rose, you're bringing the light, the passion, making the moves and choices to actually shine on here. We're growing something in a dark place. I'm getting two more. They said kept going. Yeah, look at this, dreams. Patience and dreams. Oh my gosh. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. Can you feel it? It's moving us, right? So the current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust you're eternally loved and guided on the dreams. And this is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment. Remember, they said it's the little things. It's the little things. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision, and you will draw success to you. All you ever wished for, even those which seemed a distant dream, are about to manifest. Okay, they're about to manifest. I have chills, because that is the third confirmation. Make room for the happy ending. It's now within your grasp. Their dreams are about to manifest. What did I say? That it is in. We began. It is in the air. It's being materialized, and I had goosebumps. Dreams becoming a reality. It's in the air. Can you feel it? I mean, that's what it is. Oh my God. Okay, so this has been the overall weekly spirit reading from the 15th to the 22nd. Have a great week. And of course, this extends long, but this is an overall, meaning we're going higher. This is the overall. This is absolutely gorgeous. Can you feel it? It is in the air, dreams. And like they said, all you ever wish for, even those which seemed a distant dream, are about to manifest. Make room for that happy ending. It's in the air, about to manifest. This is gorgeous. All right, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.